This is the doorway we just came through. It connects the small part of the store, which we were just in, with the larger part. It used to be the back door of the original store, so we didn't enlarge it because of the construction, the wall construction, when we added on. But anyway, so you come through here, and again, we've got some of the native drums, some from Dakota Drum up in Rapid City, and some from another gentleman in Illinois who does some of these handhelds that are just spectacular. It's all bison leather. These are hand scraped. Feathers, painted feathers. We have one artist who has done these for years. They're incredibly detailed, and they're $25 a piece with a really interesting native story. But anyway, so you wander through, there's a gallery, there's a way around that side, there's more art, some of Jack Sorensen's award-winning pieces, some original picture that Jack did of Bass Reeves, one of the most incredible early marshals in Oklahoma and Texas. Great story, lots of good books on bass, but that's an original there. We've got prints of it as well. And then just turning slightly, this is where we get a lot of attention in the store. These are the knives, and again, we have no reason to have a lot of knives except they're really beautiful. The ones up in this upper case are from a company called Anza Knives out in California. Charlie Davis's company, all handmade out there using brand new files. The others, the rest of this collection on this wall, and it's a little light right now, we're just restocking, come from a factory in Pakistan, in Ghaziabad, Awas Ahmad Iqbal's factory. And Awas makes just incredibly beautiful Pakistani Damascus knives. You can see the layering, the cutting, the handle work. We have big and we have small, and they're all very, very reasonably priced. These some little guys, some 6-inch that just came in, but again, with all the detail, staghorn handles. And then there's a whole collection. We bought this out from another factory that are going to have red, white, and blue handles. Some like the Texas flag, some like the American flag. There's a few of them there. There's about, what do we have? 50 pieces of those coming in. Knives from some local knife makers. I didn't get the lights on in the cases exactly, so it might be a little more difficult to see. Charles Sinclair, some others up here. We're low on gun cases right now. We've got new ones coming in, some with hair on, some with just bison leather. Then we wander through this way into the library. Fairly large collection. Virtually all of it is online at this point. Bison history, current status of bison, things at Yellowstone, and turquoise, of course, again, some of the people we've talked about, Bass Reeves, Charles Goodnight, Billy Dixon, history of the J.A. Ranch, bison art, some of the things on the Plains Indians, lots and lots of different titles, so you can browse through there and get a pretty good idea. And again, not trying to make folks dizzy as we go through here, but this is the vault, and it's a little hard to see with the sunlight coming through this morning. I don't have the lights inside on. The vault is another eclectic set of, and I think I can't get the lights on in here the way I want. Some of the old wall hanging firearms, some historic pieces, some more books, some of the coins and bills that featured bison. You never quite know what we're going to end up with in the vault. Like this piece here. This is a beaded doctor's bag. It's an incredible piece. Came out of a collection in Montana. There's an antique carved bison horn spoon, what they call buffalo hide scales, though I probably never saw a buffalo. Sharps rifle cartridge, completely unopened, old powder horns. Just again, different things. And then the rare books, or the rarer books, some of the originals, first editions, some way out of print stuff. In our little car collection up here, there's a hood ornament off a Chevy Bison. There is another one that was done for Studebaker. I'm sorry, not for Studebaker, for Kaiser. And then some of the original Kaiser emblems, horn covers, rings, and a picture of Mr. Kaiser and Mr. Fraser by their factory outside of Detroit. Another one of the Kaiser pieces. Not sure how much you can see of that. Anyway, that's the vault. And again, it's one of these things you just got to be here, or we can give you a Zoom tour. Our hat wall, our bison fiber and wool hats were pretty decimated. Ron and I just had a really nice discussion. We've got to get back. Bowman is in disarray. We have 2,000 hat bodies sitting there they want us to use. We said, sure, make them up. They said, well, we can't tell you when. Well, this year, next year, the year after, we don't know. So we may or may not be out of the hat business, but hats has been it's second to our socks. Bison leather gloves, winter mitts, different manufacturers, some done for us, some we just work with other folks. We sell a lot of the gloves, excellent quality for work, for driving. This is a company called Bare Knuckles that just came. We worked with them on a bison leather project. In their regular gloves, they have this really interesting ergonomically designed knuckle system. It's a little more flex. It's something some folks like. Our belts, Chacon, bison leather suspenders, Boston leather belts, vintage bison belts, lots of belts. We do have around here, as I turn around, we have some more less expensive bags. These are imports, well done. A lot of cowhide, woven fabrics. These all come from India. Very nice. Myra Bag is the name of the company. We're not the only ones that carry it, but excellent quality, excellent designs. And again, being the imports, they're about a third of what you'd expect them to be. Hand-painted gourds. We have several gourd artists that we have worked with in the past. Hand-painted, American-made wooden bowls. The bowls are made up in Michigan. The bowls were painted in Indiana. We really got hit hard with the bowls and some of the gourds, again, over the Christmas holidays. Some closeout bags from Trask that we had, some of their bison leather briefcases, their carry bags, some of which we thought were supposed to be bison, and they're not. They're fabric. That's a coyote throw from Sue Vincent, some more coyote pillows that Sue made. Beaver pelts, people use them for different things. This is usually our pillow section. It's kind of covered up right now. Some Western dishes and pottery. These are done with pictures, with photographs that L.A. Huffman took back at the turn of the century on ranches in Montana and Wyoming. Native pictures as well. It was a series of pottery of China that was done by one woman, and we ended up with quite a bit of it. But anyway, we get into shoes, ladies' shoe department. Again, it's a little bit in disarray. And you'll never know. There's a coyote quiver. There is a beautiful, these colored etchings by Dan Mitra are just amazing pieces. The Mitra was, if you're familiar with what Pier 1 used to be, Mitra was one of the artists that did all of that incredible detailed stuff. I mean, literally all of it. And so but some of these pieces he's done, native pieces, they're hard to find. A few skulls, again, walking through the ladies' shoe department. Most of the ladies' shoes are not done with bison leather. Men's are, and we do these footskin moccasins, the chukka boots, both high and low. We do them for men, or footskins up in Minnesota does them for men and women. We used to carry some boule boots in bison, another story why boule had to give it up. Some double H boots in bison, and some of our boots. This is one that we just got production on. It's a little dark. I don't have all the lights on. It's a nice Western work boot and another bison chukka boot. moccasins by Mike Gooley. Mike's been doing a great job. Our Ulu bison leather winter boots that are gone. And then the rest of this around here are used shoes, believe it or not. We can call them vintage, but they're used. More of our men's shoe department. A lot of the Trask products that we bought at closeouts, and Trask is no longer doing these things. Bison leather, we have a pretty good supply, mostly for upholsteries or vests, garment type thing. There's some things it works well for, some it doesn't. Some really great infant moccasins, again from Footskins. So I'm going to quit this section. There's one more piece of it, and I'll show you that in the next one.